This is a video about Narendra Modi, the visionary leader. This is a video about how this visionary leader had this grand plan to make India amazeballs by the year 2047. This is a video about how all of that is bullshit. Turns out the plan was actually... Let me start with a quote from this visionary leader. In our third term, more big decisions are going to be taken to remove India's poverty and to give it a new direction to India's growth. I have been preparing new schemes for the last 1.5 years. I am preparing a detailed roadmap for this. I have already taken suggestions from 15 lakh people in different ways. This will be finished in the next 20-30 days. The new India will work at a fast pace. And this is Modi's guarantee. That was Narendra Modi speaking at the Times Global Summit in February 2024, 3 months before the general elections. You know what is so strange about all of this? We are sitting in October 2024 and we still don't know what this detailed roadmap / vision / grand plan really is. 2 months later, in April, Supreme Leader gave an interview to Madam Smita Prakash. There, he made another claim. I am making a vision document for 2047. I contacted all the universities, I contacted different NGOs, and 15-20 lakh people gave their inputs. Then I took the help of AI and classified it subject-wise. I did a lot of technology work. I made a dedicated team of officers in every department. I have already asked officials and we have broken the roadmap into 3 parts: 25 years, 5 years and 100 days. I don't want to waste even a single minute. So, by April, Modi had become a bit more clear. From the looks of it, he had 3 plans now. Which merged together to form a bigger plan spanning all the way to 2047. Such vision, much wow. Can this get any better? Can it? Well, yes, it can. Because in May, this escalated big time. Adarniya Shri Sir declared that he now has a 1,000-year vision. He said, what's happening now will take India towards a brighter future for the coming 1,000 years. In my mind, it is clear that this is our time, that this is Bharat's time, and we must not lose the opportunity. 1,000 years. Told you it gets better. I told you. He's really a visionary man. Sorry, as a side note, I sometimes feel like I want this confidence in life. I want to be able to say that, what I do right now will benefit an entire population of 1.4 billion people for 1,000 years. I want that level of delusion. Oh, and when someone asks me what is it that I'm doing right now, which will result in this magnificent change, which will last 1,000 years for so many people, I can always be like,
aha, trust me. It's all in my head. You see, I think like a visionary. मेरा दिमाग का जो circuitry है ना वो अलग ही है. I have done brilliant work till now. You know, right? I have. I'm telling you I have. I'm amazing. So just trust me. It's all in my head.
Because that is precisely what Narendra Modi did. From February to May, you could see how Modi kept building on this rhetoric, kept exaggerating, and nobody was questioning him about it. Like, counter questions the hi nahi. But there was one small instance where a brave journalist called Navika Kumar asked him what this grand plan is. In a very weird way.
तो कुछ बताइए. और आप बार-बार अपनी रैलीज में कहते थे कुछ बड़े फैसले आने वाले हैं, तो जनता एकदम दिल थाम के बैठी है कि क्या फैसले आने वाले हैं. छोटा सा ट्रेलर अगर हो.
मैं आपको बताता हूं. एक तो ये मेरा स्वभाव से मैं बहुत एडवांस प्लानिंग का मेरा नेचर है. मैं बहुत इसे गॉड गिफ्टेड मेरा सॉफ्टवेयर ही ऐसा शायद बना हुआ है. तो मैं बहुत एडवांस में सोचता हूँ. 100 दिन का मेरा प्लान बिल्कुल रेडी है. और जहाँ तक मेरे ट्रेलर तो पिछले 10 साल से आप देख रहे हैं.
Such a funny fellow this Modi is. Doesn't answer any question, but at least is funny. I mean, so funny.
Here's the thing. When I saw this 5 months ago, I had this sneaking suspicion that this man doesn't have a plan to begin with. I mean, did you hear that response? Turns out, I was right. Journalist Kunal Purohit has done a report with The Wire. He filed a bunch of RTIs to find out details about this multi-year, millennium-spanning visionary plan. He wanted to know what were the inputs that the PMO received, how it sorted those inputs subject-wise using AI, and what was added in the grand plan? How did you make the grand plan? The response that he got was, well, the query is a roving and open-ended inquiry. A public authority is not obliged to provide such information as is available and existing in its records. Therefore, no information can be provided to you in this matter. Well done. Well done. What is the problem with all of this? I will tell you what is the problem all of this. You just wait. I'll tell you. You are a citizen of India. You have the right to vote and elect your representatives. The representatives go make decisions on your behalf. That's how democracy works in general, in a very short way. But I want you to think about how you make that decision. How do you decide whether to vote for one person over the other and one party over the other? How do you make that decision? The answer is simple. Information. You get information when you read stuff, watch videos, listen to podcasts, look at billboards on the street, look at Instagram ads, talk to your friends and family, or listen to speeches of politicians. You get a lot of information on a daily basis. Once you get that information, you process it in your tiny little head, and then that helps you make a decision to vote one way or another. That's how you choose. And in case you didn't notice, 2024 has already been an information overload for your brain. It's not your fault. This was an election year. You have already gone through a crazy information bombardment campaign starting from February 2024 till June. During our general elections, crores and crores of rupees were spent towards marketing and making you aware of the options. You should know who the options are. Know before you make a decision. Then on top of that, they add a lot of garbage. Supreme Leader's party BJP is the richest and the most effective one at spreading this information. I mean, at least currently it is. And of course, the Godi media is working like an amplifier. It also did its part by letting Modi ji do multiple fluffy interviews where he was not countered and questioned for anything. I mean, seriously, when I say garbage information, I mean it. This is the kind of information that you were being fed.
आप वाकई थकते क्यों नहीं हैं?
पहले जब तक माँ जिंदा थी मुझे लगता था कि शायद बायोलॉजिकली मुझे जन्म दिया गया है. माँ के जाने के बाद इन सारे अनुभवों को मैं जोड़ करके देखता हूँ. मैं कन्विंस हो चुका हूँ कि परमात्मा ने मुझे भेजा है. ये ऊर्जा बायोलॉजिकल शरीर से नहीं मिली है.
Yeah, never forget that. So any normal, logical, rational human being would have given Modi a look of absolute shock and asked him if he had gone nuts and then countered him.
Modi ji, are you saying you're God? No, seriously, I'm asking this. You just said you're non-biological. Does that mean that you are God? Are you just declaring yourself as God? If you are God, can you just jump down and try to walk on water a little bit? Please demonstrate. No, seriously, are you saying you're God? No, I don't know if I misheard it, Modi ji, but please. थोड़ा सा short circuit हो गया sir. समझ में नहीं आया.
But not Godijivis like Rubika. No. Never. They will never do this. They will never act like rational human beings because they aren't. They would never question their God like this. I mean, at this point, are they Godijivis or Godijivis? No? No. 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 High five. Anyway, as demonstrated, you were getting a lot of garbage information all the time. Now extend this logic to everything Modi said in all these interviews, including the bits about 100-day, 25-year, 1,000-year plans. The ones he made after talking to 25 lakh students, all NGOs, universities, all of that. He spoke to a lot of people apparently. That grand visionary plan is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was kind of garbage too, wasn't it? Based on the information that was coming into normie heads, it must have been like,
Oh, the man is a planner. You see, the man listens to feedback. What a visionary person only. Wow, matlab wow. He can plan 25 years, no, 1,000 years into the future. What a.
if you have clicked on this video and have gotten this far, I just want to look you in the eye and tell you, I want you to be better, dear friend. You aren't stupid, okay? You aren't. You really aren't. If you get information, you shouldn't just accept it as it is, like Rubika did. You should come to a point where if Modi ji ever comes in front of you, you should be like, Modi ji, you said you had a plan, no? Show me your plan. I'm citizen. Show it to me right now. No, right now. Modi ji, you said 100 days plan? No. 25? No. 1,000 year plan? Koi to plan dikha do, Modi ji. Dikha do. Because for a citizen, information is power. If you have information, you have more power. It is that simple. To get more power over Adarniya and his government, you need more information. Guess what? You can, because we have... Say hello to the Right to Information Act 2005. Under this act, you, as a citizen, can ask for information from the government. The act mandates that the government should give a timely response for your queries. The idea of the act is to empower you, promote transparency and accountability in the working of the government by giving you relevant information that gives you the power to hold them accountable. We are a democracy after all, hey, and it can be an effective one if the Right to Information Act worked properly. I mean, citizens need to have information, right? I mean, informed citizens are always better citizens, right? Yeah, I hope we agree on that. Look at this. This is how Section 2F of the RTI Act defines information. Information means any material in any form, including records, documents, memos, emails, opinions, advices, press releases, circulars, orders, logbooks, contracts, reports, papers, samples, models, data material held in any electronic form, and information relating to any private body which can be accessed by a public authority under any other law for the time being in force. So technically, when Modi says that his government collected lakhs of suggestions, crores of views, and synthesized it using AI, it should ideally be available to the citizens to go through this act. You know how an AI works, right? You feed it a lot of data, raw data, and ask it to go through it, analyze it, make it more meaningful, put it into a report, and then finally put it together to make a visionary plan. Shouldn't we know what all went into this grand plan that Modi kept talking about? I mean, I'm curious. I want to know. And so did our friend Kunal Purohit, the amazing journalist. Kunal filed an RTI and he didn't get the information. In fact, the response he got was that the information he was seeking was not covered under Section 2F of the RTI. Sorry, what? So the PMO is saying that when Modi government went about collecting information in order to feed it to an AI, how did it do it? Like, dimag se, like orally, like were the officers just narrating it to an AI and the AI was narrating the plan back? Is that what was happening? I'm sure there must have been records, documents, memos, emails, opinions, orders, logbook, reports, papers, data material, something on it. Oh, even if, for example, like a few officers were ordered by Adarniya Modi ji ki, "Arey, baith ke plan banao, make a plan." So there must be a meeting that happened. minutes of the meeting, because there would be someone sitting there and taking minutes of the meeting, right? कुछ तो होगा ना, कुछ तो discussion हुआ होगा ना plan के बारे में. अगर 25 साल का plan, 25 years, no, 1000 years, someone has to sit there and make notes, right? Or no, he said 25 lakh responses came to them. Where are they? Why can't we see it? No, seriously, why can't we see it? Also, notice the response that Kunal got from the PMO, by the way. It says, a public authority is only obliged to provide such information as is available and existing in its records. Therefore, no information can be provided to you in this manner. Wait a minute, is the PMO trying to tell us that there are no records? Which means this never happened? Which means Supreme Leader Adarniya Shri Sir, Supreme Leader Narendra Modi ji was lying about all of this? Huh. Who would have thunk? I thought he was an honest man. No, seriously, by the way, where is the plan? Tell me. It's October right now. Modi has come back to power. थोड़े और महीने हो गए. He's come back to power for the third time. And we still don't know what is the plan. He didn't even give a 100-day plan. Instead, he was seen gallivanting around the world looking sad. Anyway, his sadness aside, on all of this, I have a bunch of thoughts. Okay, let me ask you a very simple question. What is the job of a leader? It is to lead. That's why leader. Sorry about that. Sorry. But how does one lead? A person who wants to lead a group of people or a project or a government needs to have a vision and a plan. They need to think about the future. They need to think about the people. Look at the realistic possibilities of what would happen to those people in the future. Make some predictions and then make a plan around it. For instance, let's say you are leading a government and you see how polluted the cities are and you are trying to figure out how to solve this problem. So your vision will be a pollution-free city area. And your plan to do that would be increase green cover, reduce vehicle pollution by encouraging alternative fuels, make better public transport, prevent more mass migration into tier 1 cities by building up tier 2 and tier 3 towns, stuff like that. Now, to make that plan, you need information. So you will call in a bunch of experts, you will ask them how we can do all of this, because you are not a genius. I mean, I hope you know that you don't know everything, unlike Modi ji. So you call them and you ask them, tell me, what is realistic? What more is possible? Did I think through everything? Can you give me some more ideas? And after that, you will set up a fact-finding committee, which will go and talk to the actual people living in different cities who are affected by pollution. Talk to the stakeholders. You will ask for their suggestions and ideas. And then you will document everything. All of it. Then you will ask the experts and analysts to collect all of these responses, go through them, and come up with a solid plan. Now, while you're doing this, you can use AI. I'm not saying you can't, but just for that, you need that documentation, right? After they have given you the solid plan, you will declare it to the world. And when you are going to an interview, the journalist will ask you, okay, can you tell me what your plan is? You take out a giant file from your pocket, you expand it, and you are like, yellow. This is the plan. Look at it. Now that is how a leader leads. Did you notice how Narendra Modi claims to have done all of the things that I just told you? He had a vision, a plan, and apparently took suggestion which helped him come up with it. All of that, great. All of it, great. Well done, Modi ji. Sab kuch follow kiya. But where is it? No, really, where is the plan? What all went into the plan? Who were the experts you spoke to? Where is everything? What? Where? Look, it's kind of simple. If you are a leader, you need to instill confidence into people that you are fit to lead, that you have the ability to lead. The one solid way to do that is to make a nice plan and put it out in the public. That is your literal job, because the citizens need information to make the right decisions whether or not they should vote for you. Modi claimed to have done that, but now we find out he did not do that. His PMO is stalling all attempts to even find out about the plan, because the plan, 100 days, 25 years, 1000 years, that simply does not exist. Yeah, I'm saying it. If you read closely at the response that the PMO gave, they are saying the same thing, just carefully. Truth is, they probably never spoke to anyone, never really made a plan, but Modi went around for 4 months just claiming that they had one, and because nobody was questioning him when he was giving the interviews, he kind of got away with it. I call bullshit. Narendra Modi is a liar, and he has been caught lying yet again. Absolute bullshit. Thank you for watching. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Do like, share, subscribe, do the things. Hope you are liking bunch of thoughts. Please do leave some comments. Your comments are very much appreciated. I read all of them. Special thank you to Kunal Purohit and The Wire for this excellent report. I'm leaving a link below. You can read it yourself. And do consider supporting good journalism, because this is the kind of things we need, friendos. Information really is power. Thank you, Kunal. You did make me feel powerful today. See you in the next one.